Born and bred in Virginia, and horse racing really started here in Virginia. The first thoroughbreds were imported into this country, into Virginia, by Thomas Jefferson. And the first horse race was held on one of the peninsulas in Virginia. Um, and like I said, I've had a sticker on my bumper since I was in my 20s to legalize horse racing in Virginia, and I'm 70 now. And I worked with horses all my life, worked with race horses. And they've always just been a passion. And I finally got off the farm since I don't work with horses anymore and was able to come down here to the racetrack. And this year is very special because this race is a qualifying race for the Kentucky Derby. It's an automatic win and you're in. Whoever wins this next race, you will see him on the first Saturday in May, God willing. He'll be a contender.
So you're saying we may see the winner of the Kentucky Derby here?
Possibly, yeah. And I'm just so glad that Churchill, created this race here as a Derby prep race. It's a brand new, first year it's ever been a prep race. And it's, a big prep race, a 50-point winning you're in prep race. And so there are a lot of good horses here, good riders, good trainers. And I think it'll really help the growth of Colonial Downs and hopefully horse racing in Virginia. Because it's a great sport, but it needs support. And people don't realize that anybody can come out here and watch the races. It's not expensive. It's healthy. It's family friendly. And
why do you love it so much?
It's a disease. Horses, they get in your blood, and you can't get rid of it. I mean, that's what people say.
You've been loving it since you were 7.
Since I was 3.
You've been loving it since you were 3?
Yeah, kind of. And I'm not even from a horse background. My father grew up on a tobacco farm, and he put me up on one of the last old draft horses we had down there on the farm when I was 3. And, and I got scared and made him take me off. But then when we got home, we'd go down to the family farm on weekends. I said, Daddy, I want a horse. He said, well, you can have one when you're 12. And he thought I was going to forget, but I didn't. And I've been riding since I was 12. And I started with show horses, fox hunting, all that. Then I started working with race horses. Went to Kentucky, worked at Spendthrift Farm, which is a major force in the industry now. And, and I've always followed racing. And I took up handicapping as a hobby to help increase my brain plasticity, which I lost due to COVID. It helps me think better.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you have to juggle a lot of information. It's kind of why it's hard for us to get new fans.
So, circling back to today, it's always a historic day here. Something's always happening. There's always a new winner. What do you want everyone here to get out of today?
I want them to enjoy the excitement of a couple of minutes of horses running in a circle, and you get this big adrenaline rush. Maybe you make some money, maybe you don't, but you get excited. And
it's about the joy of the sport.
Yeah, it's beautiful watching the horses, and there's no excitement like it. And then half an hour later, you get to watch another race and go through it all over again.
Is there anything better than this?
I don't think so. I don't think there's anything better than playing like a pick 3 or a pick 4 or a pick 5, and the excitement as you go through your races and you're still in the game. It's been the most excitement I ever had was winning a pick 3. And it was cheap.
Today?
I just won $50 off of 2 races. I got one more race to go.
You won $50?
Yeah, I won like 20 off of, bet 20 off of one race and 30 off of another.
Well, that's awesome. Is there anything I missed you want to add or say?
Um,
For someone who's never been here, what would you tell them?
Bring your friends and your family here and introduce them to horse racing. And the people here are so nice and so friendly and so helpful. And actually, up in the clubhouse, they've got great food, cheap drinks.
Well, that's
What more could you ask for? And these horses you're seeing right now, these are some of the top horses in the country.